Hello and good morning. I'm Elizabeth Carter, Principal Engineer for Treatment at Aurora Water and an American Water Works Association Vice President. I'm here today to walk you through the best of the best taste test at ACE 21. The sections are the ones who contribute the water samples to the taste test. Each of the 43 sections can have a taste test event, and the winners of those events can compete at the ACE 21 event. We're here virtually today. I wish we could be in person, but we have 11 competitors today, and each of those sections provided their water samples, and we're looking forward to getting the taste test underway. The eligibility requirements are that those samples came from the best of the sections, and they've had no federal violations or provincial violations or any kind of violation in the past 12 months. These are the best of the best competing here with us today. Do you recognize your city's water in this taste test?
I'll have to get through. There was in the first 11 there was a clear standout that I preferred, and it was slightly chlorinous, a nice minerality, just really sort of neutral to the palate, but crisp and clearing. So I'd be curious to see if that was the one, but we'll see out of these top 5.
In 2019, all of the winners had a surface water treatment plant with microfiltration. Do you think that has anything to do with being a winner?
Microfiltration can remove a lot of contaminants, but a lot of your taste and odor compounds are very tiny, and sometimes they can pass through these filters. So I think depends sometimes on your source and your treatment technique on how you finish the water too. So it could have an impact, but not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed, yeah. There are some surface water treatment plants with conventional treatment in the top 5 this year, which is a change. Based on your position at the Water Research Foundation, have you been exposed to a lot of requests for taste and odor research?
Yes, actually we have, and we've done quite a bit through the years.
Since taste and odor is a secondary MCL, it's the last process that gets any attention. It may be a nuisance, but it's not going to make you sick. There is a utility in here that uses aquifer as well as surface water supply. How do you think that impacts taste and odor?
That's a great question. As someone that knows a lot about beer and less about water, I would imagine that yes, that's the case. I assume there's more like growth of organisms and such on surface water, whereas aquifer water is going to be deeper and harder to have any growth of any organisms. Microbiologist thinking about organisms, here we are. So I would assume that there would be different compounds imparted by those microorganisms.
There are a few with a lot of different flavor profiles, and there's 2 of them that are very similar to each other.
Oh.
So it's hard to differentiate.
What are you tasting for?
For me, I like a few minerals in my water. To me, it feels more thirst quenching and satisfying. If it's like a pure water, very few minerals, it seems to leach out the flavor for me and kind of produces a not so nice mouthfeel. So I definitely like my mineral water.
So is there a mouth feel and a nose feel to water similar to beer?
Yeah, I definitely think that, like I've written down, tannic or chalky, getting a little acidity on a couple of these. So there's certainly a mouthfeel, and the last set there was one that was really flat or kind of almost slick, and that's a mouthfeel that I'm really familiar with in beer, where it just kind of coats your whole tongue and it feels. It doesn't clear very easily. So I'm similar, where I also like some minerality, just a little bit of crispness on the finish.
So Frank, I'll ask you the same question. What are you tasting for?
Very subjective, what seems the most refreshing.
Awesome.
And trying to weigh the beginning and the aftertaste.
Central Arkansas water is in the top 5.
Okay.
So excellent guess on your part. So congratulations to Central Arkansas Water. So we have Massachusetts Water Resources Authority in here. And they represent New England Water Works. Yeah, Fort Collins made it to the top 5. So congratulations to the city of Fort Collins.
Woohoo!
Also in the top 5 is Bozeman, Montana again. So a repeat performance in the top 5 for Bozeman. They have a great surface water supply. And another East Coast utility in here is from Virginia. We have Spotsylvania County Utilities Public Works. Yeah, the good news is that all utilities are represented, both small and large, in this effort.
Yeah, this one was really, really challenging.
It was difficult, but you found a way.
Yes, there's some crosses on here.
No second pour required. That's good.
Nope. Maybe my favorite one though.
And now for the winners of the 2021 16th Best of the Best Taste Test. In third place, we have the city of Bozeman, Montana. Congratulations, Bozeman, Montana. A return to the top 3 for the city of Bozeman, Montana. Congratulations on your third place finish in the Best of the Best Taste Test.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, a microfiltration plant. No surprise that it's doing the job that it's intended to do and leaving some great minerals behind to give it a great snowmelt taste. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We're very happy with our plant.
Nice. So I'm curious, was this what inspired you to submit your water for the taste test in the first place?
The last few years, we've submitted it at the section competition, and once we got the new membrane plant, we felt we could compete with just about anybody. Our old plant was built for 1984 standards, and you could tell when it was runoff season, definitely. But this plant, we get the same quality of water no matter the time of year, no matter the quality of water coming in. And we've won Montana for the last few years, so the Montana section decided that we should submit it again this year, so we did.
Way to represent the section. Well done. Excellent, consistent water quality. What more could your residents ask for? And in second place, no surprise to me that they're in the top 3, the city of Fort Collins. All right. Congratulations to the city of Fort Collins on their second place win in the Best of the Best.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Very good. Thank you very much. That's quite the honor.
We're very proud of you in the Rocky Mountain section. As the Rocky Mountain section director, I want to congratulate you and take a little home section pride on your second place win.
We're part of the Partnership for Safe Water program. We have been for 17 or 18 years. So yeah, you can tell from just the work we put into that program that they really care about water quality and they care about the product they're delivering to our customers. It's instead of just, kind of meeting CDPHE kind of water quality standards, we have internal standards that go above and beyond those regulatory standards. And that's the benchmark that we treat water to. And we do everything in our power not to exceed those standards, or to exceed those regulations. So yeah, The staff take a lot of ownership in that. They take a lot of pride in kind of producing really high quality water.
Based on the judges. So they could taste snowmelt. There were 2 Colorado natives on and they're active outdoors type people who actually enjoy a little snowmelt in the high mountain.
Oh.
Do you taste snowmelt in your water?
I usually don't drink snowmelt too often, so I'm not a snowmelt.
Yeah, right.
But it is runoff season right now, so we'll say we're very fortunate in where we're located. It's snowmelt directly into our treatment plant. There's very little upstream of us between that melting snow and our intake. So yeah, we are extremely fortunate to have such a high quality watershed.
And the moment we've all been waiting for. First place, best of the best. Massachusetts Water Resources Authority. Congratulations. Wow. So let me say it was a strong group of 11 competitors, and it was a tough competition. And the judges, they had their work cut out for them. First and second place was super tough. But let me congratulate you on your first place finish for the best of the best taste test in 2021.
That's great. Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. That's fantastic. We take great pride in our water system, our watershed protection, the treatment we do, the level of commitment from our operations staff and from our field staff and our lab staff. It's a great system, and it produces wonderfully good tasting water. We ozonate our water, which does this great, it makes it refreshing, I guess is the way I describe it. I live in the service area. I drink our water all the time. When we built our treatment plant and we put the ozone in, it was like noticeable right away that it really cleans up and makes it like a sparkling, refreshing kind of taste. So it really does wonders. It really does wonders to make the water great. And you know, we start with an amazing source water to begin with. I'm glad that the judges agree with us that we have the best water. Yeah.
Smart judges. Yeah. You definitely have bragging rights this year.
Everybody at MWRA contributes to the success of the agency. We stress this with our staff all the time. Our executive director, Fred Lasky, likens the job that everybody does to like a football team where everybody does their job and the end result is we do what we do well.
So thank you very much for being with us here today to find the best of the best.